Dear students, welcome back to the GDC classes. So, dear students, in the series of the MRB Tamil Nadu Pharmacist exam preparation, we have started the Master Stroke series where we are going to conduct all the subject and their important MCQs one by one, and you are continuously getting these videos. If you have not subscribed this channel, then subscribe it right now and you will get all your preparation done only on this YouTube channel. So today we are going to discuss the pharmacy law and ethics, general principle and history. These are the very important but very basic question only from the history of the pharmaceutical jurisprudence, or we can say the pharmacy law, ethics, something like that. Okay, so let's start today's session. Under this session we are going to cover the topic general principle of law, history and various acts related to the drug and pharmacy profession and everything. So first question in this series, what we have: which of the following is the intents to regulate and control various aspects of social life? As all of you know, there is rules, there is regulation, there is legislation, and there is law. Each word have their own meaning and everything is important, and you have to understand each and everything. First of all, law that we must follow. If we break the law, then definitely we will be punished. So here, which of the following is the intents to regulate and control various aspects of social life? So social life, under the social life, our social life run through the law. So correct answer will be the law. But law is intent for the regulation and control of aspects of life. These aspects may be social, economical, or political. In case of the pharmaceutical fields, we have to follow the pharmaceutical legislation, because here we are working for this society. We are providing the medicine. We are manufacturing the medicine. So our proper legislation should be there: how to import the drug, how to manufacture the drug, how to distribute the drug. Everything must be according to this legislation. So that is the different thing. But our social life run through the laws. Bengal Chemical and Pharmaceutical Works was started by, in India, first industry which was established in 1901 under the guidance of the Acharya Praful Chandra Ray, that is the Acharya PC Ray. He have started the first pharmaceutical industry, that is called as the Bengal Chemical and Pharmaceutical Legislation, Acharya PC Ray, in 1901. After that, in 1903, TK Guzar have started the industry known as the Bombay Panel, that is a small factory in the Bombay Panel. After that, in 1907, Alembic Pharma have established in Vadodara. So these are the different consequences from the beginning. So here, Bengal Chemical and Pharmaceutical Work by the Acharya PC Ray in 1901, not 1903. The correct answer is the Acharya PC Ray in 1901 in Bengal, means Kolkata. So the first chemist shop was opened by the Mr. Bhattgate in 1811, while Smith and the company limited in 1821 started the apothecary shop. Acharya PC Ray in 1901, Bengal Chemical and Pharmaceutical Works. TK Guzar in 1903, a small factory at Parel, Bombay. While TK Guzar sir also started in 1907 Alembic Chemical Work at Barodara under the guidance of the Professor TK Guzar. So these are the some basic history for the different pharmaceutical industry which have started in India. Next question. The main objective of the pharmaceutical legislation is to ensure that the patient receive the required quality of drug that is previously tested and evaluated for its safety and efficacy. Always remember, the first criteria of any medicine that is must be safe and efficacious. So safety and efficacy, satisfaction and efficacy, no, safety and efficacy. Economy is the later on, but first target is the safety, then efficacy. So correct answer will be the safety and efficacy, means any drug which have manufactured in this era or from the beginning, The main objective of the pharmaceuticals legislation is provide the safe as well as the effective drug for the any patient. Who is the chairman of the Drug Inquiry Committee? In 1927, there was a committee established that is called as the Drug Inquiry Committee, that have further later on published the pharmacy bill, and they have given us different type of the guidance regarding the education, regarding the industry, regarding all the things. And the chairman of that Drug Inquiry Committee was the Colonel R.N. Chopra, who is nowadays also known as the father of Indian pharmacology. So yes, Colonel R.N. Chopra was the chairman of the Drug Inquiry Committee, and this Drug Inquiry Committee is also known as the Chopra Committee. Yes, Drug Inquiry Committee under the chairmanship of Colonel R.N. Chopra. Drug Inquiry Committee also known as the Chopra Committee. While later on, Dr. B. Mukherjee was later appointed as the director of the Central Drug Laboratory as well as the CDRI Lucknow. All those both institutions have the same director, that is the Dr. B. Mukherjee, who was the vice chairman of this Drug Inquiry Committee also. The committee appointed by Government of India to look into the drug industry and various aspects of drug like licensing, price, control, import, role of foreign sector, quality control was headed by. Like after the Drug Inquiry Committee, there was the later on some committees also established, like Health Survey and Development Committee, Health Survey and Planning Committee, Drug Inquiry Committee. After that, Pharmaceutical Inquiry Committee. There was the different committees have established time to time, and they have given their important suggestion to develop the pharmaceutical industry as well as the profession in India at this level. So now here the question is that to import, regulate, licensing, pricing, foreign sector quality, and these everything have conducted on under the chairmanship of the Hathi, Jaisukh Lal Hathi sir, who is also known as the chairman of the under the under the Hathi Committee. Government of India under the chairmanship of the Jaisukh Lal Hathi appointed the committee, and the report of this committee covered all the aspects ranging from the licensing, price control, import, role of the foreign sector, quality control, each and everything. While Bhor Committee, that was the Health Survey and Development Committee, they have given the best suggestion, that Health Survey and Development Committee under the chairmanship of the Sir Joseph Bhor. Bhatia Committee is also known as the Health Survey and Planning Committee. Bhatia Committee was appointed under chairmanship of the Pharmaceutical Inquiry Committee, and Bhatia inquired all the pharmaceutical industries. Mudliar Committee, that was established under the chairmanship of Dr. A. Lakshman Swamy Mudliar, and the name of the committee was the Health Survey and Planning Committee. So Health Survey and Planning Committee, Health Survey and Development Committee, Bhor Committee, and we have the Drug Inquiry Committee, Pharmaceutical Inquiry Committee. All the committees have their given their different type of the suggestion time to time. First time in India, a chemist shop was opened by. Recently we have gone through that. First chemist shop in India was opened by the Mr. Bhattgate in 18th century. In 1811, yes, in 1811, Mr. Bhattgate have opened the first chemist shop. While in 1821, Smith and the company limited have started the first apothecary shop. Health Survey and Development Committee was appointed by Government of India in. So Health Survey and Development Committee means Bhor Committee. This Bhor Committee was appointed in the 1943. 1943. After the complete suggestion of the Drug Inquiry Committee suggestion by the Colonel R.N. Chopra sir, this committee was formed. Later on, the Pharmacy Bill in 1945 produced in the legislation of India. So, Bhor Committee 1943, Bhatia Committee 1953, Mudliar Committee 1959, and Hathi Committee in 1974. These are the different committees who have made. Next, in 1903, who started A small factory at Parel which led to the development of Alembic Chemical Work Limited. Simple, sir. Who? Professor T.K. Guzzar, sir, have started a small factory in 1903 in Bombay, Parel, while in 1907, same Professor T.K. Guzzar, sir, have further laid the foundation of the Alembic Pharma. So, correct answer is Professor T.K. Guzzar. Remaining all the names you have already gone through the various questions. At the first time in India, a chemist shop was opened in about by Mr. Bhattgate in 1811. In 1811, Bhattgate chemist shop. In 1821, Smith and Company apothecary shop. Basic question. So dear students, you are continuously getting the series of the MRB Tamil Nadu Pharmacist examination, as well as if you want to prepare your preparation. If you want to complete your preparation with the GDC, we have started a free Tamil Nadu Pharmacist test series. How to join that? Simply download the GDC classes app from the Play Store and go with the batches section and click on the plus sign and enter the batch code MRB25. Like here, simple GDC classes. Here is the batches section. Click on this plus sign, enter the batch code MRB25 and submit it. Okay. After this, you will get added in this MRB Pharmacist batch and you will get all the tests in under this course only totally free of cost. In 1935, United Province Pharmaceutical Association was established, which later converted into. Initially, 1935, United Province Pharmaceutical Association have established. After the Indian development, after the Indian dependence, this United Province Pharmaceutical Association have changed and become the Indian Pharmaceutical Association. The correct answer is Indian Pharmaceutical Association. Here, in 1935, United Province Pharmaceutical Association was established, which later on converted into Indian Pharmaceutical Association. Who is appointed and father of the pharmaceutical education in India? Yes, Professor M.L. Shroff, who is also known as the father of the pharmacy education in India. Professor Mahadevlal Shroff, M.L. Shroff, sir, yes, who is birth anniversary on the 6th March, and we have PCI have taken this type of the initiative that yes, the birth anniversary of the M.L. Shroff, sir, will be celebrated as the Pharmacy Day in India. Professor M.L. Shroff, sir, called as the M.L. Shroff, renewed the title of the pioneer and father of pharmacy education. He was first vice president of the Pharmacy Council of India, as well as in 1948 he formed the Indian Pharmaceutical Congress Association also. Who started the Indian Journal of Pharmacy? Same. Indian Journal of Pharmacy also started by the Professor M.L. Shroff, sir, in 1935. Yes. In 1939, in 1940, All India Pharmaceutical Congress Association was established under the guidance of the Professor M.L. Shroff, sir. The Indian Journal of Pharmacy was established in which year? 1939. Yes, recently we have gone through. 1937, BHU became the first university in India to start 3-year course of the B Pharma course. 1937, Drug Bill was introduced in the Legislative Assembly to regulate the quality of the imported drugs. 1939, Indian Journal of Pharmacy was established. So that's why they have given the different type of the contribution in the development of the pharmacy education. That's why he is known as the father of the pharmacy education in India. Who is chairman of Health Survey and Development Committee? Development. If we wake up early in the morning, means in the bhor, our development will be there. So that's why Health Survey and Development Committee, we remember with the trick that is called as the Sir Justice Joseph Bhor, means Bhor Committee is also known as the Health Survey and Development Committee. In 1948, a full-fledged Indian Pharmacopoeia Committee was constituted under the chairmanship of full-fledged Indian Pharmaceutical Committee, Pharmacopoeia Committee. An Indian Pharmacopoeia Committee was established under the chairmanship of Dr. B.N. Ghosh, who was the first secretary of that time. In 1948, a full-fledged Indian Pharmacopoeia Committee was constituted under the chairmanship of Dr. B.N. Bose in Calcutta, and several subcommittees were also set up at that time. And almost after 1948, it took 7 years to develop the first Indian pharmacopoeia, which was published in 1955 under the chairmanship of Dr. B.N. Bose. The scope and objective of pharmaceutical legislation are: what are the different scope? Import, regulate the profession, educate the person, to regulate the profession of pharmacy, to make these drugs available at the public at the reasonable price, to safeguard the health of the people. Yes, all these aspects comes under the pharmaceuticals legislation. So correct answer will be D. So these are the different objective: promote the health care, make the drug available at the very cost effective price, safeguard the secure the patient from the misleading, regulate the profession of pharmacy, promote the indigenous research technology in India. So all these functions comes under the regulation of pharmaceutical legislation. The government of India appointed the Pharmaceutical Inquiry Committee in 1953 under the chairmanship of Drug Inquiry Committee under the chairmanship of the Colonel R.N. Chopra, while Pharmaceutical Inquiry Committee under the chairmanship of the Bhatia. Yes, General S.S. Bhatia. There are two persons who involved with the inquiry, Chopra and Bhatia. Remember with the trick, you will always remember that. Following committee is appointed by Government of India under the chairmanship of Dr. A.L. Mudliar. A.L. Mudliar, that is also known as the Mudliar Committee, and he have plan for the different thing. That's why his committee's name was the Health Survey and Planning Committee. Health Survey and Growth Committee, Health Survey and Planning Committee. So correct answer will be the B, because Dr. A. Lakshman Swamy Mudliar, the committee submitted its report in October 1961. Beside the other recommendation, the committee recommended that it is necessary to bring the drug prepared according to the indigenous system of medicine within the preview of the Drug Act under the Drug and Cosmetic Act. The import of drug bill was introduced in the Legislative Assembly in when the bill was introduced in 1930. In 1937. So correct answer will be the B. Yes, in 1937, the first import of drug bill was introduced, while pharmacy bill was introduced in 1945. So you remember the both things. In 1937, one of its 10 recommendation was implemented by the government that yes, there should be a proper guidelines for the import of the drug. Who moved a resolution on March 9, 1927 in the Council of State regarding the control of medicinal drug? Yes, he is the first person who have taken the initiative that the uses of drugs should be very cautious. Mr. Sir Harun Zafar. Yes, Sir Harun Zafar moved a resolution on March 9, 1927 in the Council of State recommending to the Government General in India to take the immediate step to control the craze of medicinal drug by the legislation for standardization of the preparation and sale of such drug. And that's why after this resolution, the Drug Inquiry Committee was formed at that time. So he was the first person who think about the safety of the patient, who think about the society, and that's why this initiative have taken at that time. Who chaired the Health Survey and Development Committee, also known as the Bhore Committee? Bhore Committee, Sir William Joseph Bhore. Very easy, simple question. The first pharmacy department of pharmaceutics was initiated at Banaras Hindu University, that is known as the IIT BHU nowadays. So yes, under the guidance of the Professor M.L. Shroff sir have started this 3-year B Pharma course firstly in BHU 1931. Who stated that the drug of the defective strength and impure quality have taken over the market initially? The correct answer is the yes, Harun Zafar sir. He have taken this initiative. That's why they have carried out a resolution in 1927. After that, the Drug Inquiry Committee was formed. To finalize your MRB pharmacist exam preparation and get the selection in the upcoming examination, dear students, here we are recommending the two books, MRB Tamil Nadu Pharmacist Theory books and MRB Tamil Nadu Pharmacist Objective book, fully prepared on the basis of the syllabus which is given by the MRB Pharmacist. So I hope under this guidance of the books you will definitely get a good rank. So you start your preparation. You can easily order it from the GDC classes app, as well as you can order it from the Flipkart and Amazon also. These books are available. Drugs Inquiry Committee and Health Survey and Development Committee laid the foundation for the Pharmacy Act. Yes, after this Health Survey and Development Committee 1943, the first pharmacy bill was introduced in the 1945. So it laid the foundation of the Pharmacy Act in India. So 1945 Pharmacy Bill was introduced. 1948 the Pharmacy Act was come in force in India. Which act is directly or indirectly linked to manufacturing, distribution and sale of drug and pharmaceuticals in India? So the correct answer is the Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940. So each and everything related with the drug, these are associated with the Drugs and Cosmetic Act. So correct answer will be the B. Yes, for the import, manufacturing, distribution, sale of drug and cosmetic should be regulated under the Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940. And the rules of this act, Drug and Cosmetic Act rules, was passed in 1945. Government of India introduced the Pharmacy Bill in 1945. Bill was introduced in 1945 and Act will come in force in 1948 after the 3 years. To inquire the legislation that allow only qualified person to access the pharmacy profession is the function of. To inquire the legislation that allow only qualified person to access the pharmacy profession is the function of Drug Inquiry Committee, Healthcare Committee, Indian Government, Council of State. The correct answer is the Drug Inquiry Committee under the chairmanship of the R.N. Chopra, who have pointed out the different aspects. In one of the was the that these professions should be carried out or the under the guidance of the some educational professional under the guidance of the first pharmacy department pharmaceutics initiated in where in 1932 in BHU, 3 years before course. Yes, in DAS, the Health Survey and Planning Committee under the chairmanship of Mudliar, where in 1959, June 1959, this committee was formed, which have produced their suggestion in the 1960s. In 1959 June, the Government of India appointed the Health Survey and Planning Committee under the chairmanship of A. Lakshman Swamy Mudliar. The committee submitted report in 1961. Beside other recommendation, the committee recommended that it is necessary to bring drug prepared according to the indigenous system of medicine, also within the preview of the Drug and Cosmetic Act. Next question. Drugs Inquiry Committee is also known as Chopra Committee. So here are the 30 questions from the history, because these are very basic topic, very basic question. History of the pharmacy, different committees, their year, what was the different finding of those committees, as well as the different industries which have established in India in the beginning. So this is only from the beginning. Later on, we will come with the important topics and continuously be touch with the GDC classes English. We are here to support you in each and every aspects. So thank you so much to all of you. Thank you everyone.